Hey, get the pen family. Get the pen. Let's get the pen today and every day. Get the pen. I was going to say get the pennies. It's kind of corny. Pennies, get it, get the pennies. But then I realized pennies are out of production or about to be out of production because they cost more to produce than the actual value of the coin. But we all want to get our coins, whether they're pennies, quarters, dimes, nickels, half dollars, dollar pieces, whatever. Hi, everybody. I haven't recorded in over a week, I think. I've lost track. I used to be pretty good about making sure I record once a week, but I've been doing life and not so much worried about the content here. Um, when I record, I record. When you catch it, you catch it. Today is June 29th, and what I was thinking about today is we're halfway through 2025. So, this is an ideal time to do a check in with self, checking in with yourself. Like, where am I? Where am I in relation to where I want to be? How much have I accomplished from January to June? What have I done? What am I doing? And what am I going to do with the rest of the year? It's the 29th, and just over a week ago, we hit summer solstice. And summer solstice is always significant to me because I always see that as a turning point. When that summer solstice hits, I call it on June 21st, but they said June 20th. June 20th at 10 something p.m., which is really close to June 21st, which is the date that has always been in my mind. But when that date and time hits, 20th or 21st, I know that it's the turning point. And I know that from that point forward, each day gets shorter by the minute up until the opposite happens on December 21st. So it's always that reminder of the turning point. And I apply that in life. Okay, whatever direction I'm going in right now, we're about to hit a turning point. It's time to do a shift. It's time to switch up, whether that means going in a different direction or it could mean taking things up a notch. It could mean accelerating what you're doing if you're happy with what you're doing, if you are moving in the direction that you want to go in. If things are going well, hey, let's take it up a notch. Let's make it even better. If we need to redirect, let's do that. It's a time to evaluate ourselves. It's a time for self assessment. Now, your employer, if you have an employer, most employers do like annual evaluations or periodically they will sit you down to look at your performance and examine areas that could use some improvement and to acknowledge where you're doing well and you come up with a plan of improvement. How can we do better? How can we increase productivity? How can we keep you as an asset to the company? If the business, if corporate or your job sees the value in routine assessments of your performance, then you should see the value in assessing yourself periodically for your life, because you are an entity, you are a business, you are um, you're your money maker. You have to create and maintain your livelihood. So that's why I say you are a business, whether you're an employee or an entrepreneur. You have to maintain your life. You have to maintain the ability to eat and have shelter and to have clothing and to have resources, whatever that looks like for you, because I know it looks different for everyone. Whether it's, we're assessing our income or what we're doing in relation to our goals, the things that we want to achieve and accomplish, which is tied into our purpose, the reason we are here. Why are you here? What are you doing? Everybody needs purpose. When a person loses purpose, they've lost motivation, they've lost a lot. I mean, and then if you're just existing, that's no fun. It doesn't feel great. We all need purpose, whatever that looks like for you. Purpose could be a lot of different things. Perfect purpose could be I just want to sit and watch TV, or purpose could be, oh, I want to accomplish this or I want to accomplish that. We all have different purposes and different things that motivate us, different things we want to do, different things we love, different things we love doing. So periodically, we need to stop and examine that, examine ourselves, examine our desires, examine our goals, and how far have we come? What have we accomplished this year? What have we done? What difference have we made in the world so far? What differences do we want to make in the world going forward? So, this is just a good time to reassess ourselves. You know, usually at the end of the year, we do some self examination. Um, New Year's the new year is always a perfect opportunity to take a look at yourself and assess where you are in relation to where you want to be. What do I want to do? What do I want to accomplish? Do I want to raise my credit score. I want to buy a house. I want to buy a car. I want to change jobs. I want to write a book. I want to start a business. I'm going to get my LLC. I'm going to start a nonprofit. I'm going to write my business plan. I'm going to do this or that. Whatever it is for you, the beginning of the year is a time where we assess those things, and then rather than wait until the next new year, we need an in between point where we can evaluate our progress. And mid year is a great time to do it, like now. Summer solstice, June 30th, which is the last day of the first half of the year. Where am I? What have I done this year? And what am I doing with the rest of the year? That's where we are. So, I just wanted to encourage you to do some self-examination right now. This is the perfect opportunity for it. I don't have to convince you that it's important to reflect and check in with yourself. Let's do that. Think about what went well, what felt good, what made you happy, how have you grown, how have you changed, what is the evidence of your hard work, what have you accomplished? And be proud of yourself, even for the little things that you've done, even for listening to this. This is something because you're allowing yourself to become aware of the fact that you need to evaluate your life yourself and to create a plan going forward with the new habits you want to formulate for yourself. Um, do you need to clean your space? Do you need to clean your mind? Do you need to release some things? Do you need to go get some things? It could be a combination of things, a lot of different things going on, but I just wanted you to be reminded to take a moment. If you need to get a pad and paper or a journal, write it out, get the pen. Get the pen. The pen comes in handy so often. And it's not always because you're going to write a book, but it could be you're writing your life story that you may or may not share with everybody, but writing the vision and making it plain, that is in essence writing your story. When you make task lists, when you write out your goals, when you write out your budget, you are writing your life story. You are creating your life with the pen. The pen, this is a powerful tool, not only for sharing our stories, but for creating our own life story when we write out our goals. Write the vision, make it plain. Write it out. And there's something about writing it and seeing it. And, you know, for some people, typing it out is okay. But sometimes that pen is what you need because you're going to hold that in your hand, feel the letters form from your hand and create from your fingers and your hands. Get the pen. This has been a Get the Pen moment. My name is Janine, folks. I hope you've subscribed, like, share, comment, all of that. Get the pen and get the pennies or get the coins. Y'all have a good one.